Hello Internet, hope you're all well today. Let's talk about Satnavs. So, we've all tried it, probably, well at least I have, where I've gone out, I thought right, I'll put some headphones underneath, plug them into my phone, go on Google Maps, put the address in and then sit there and listen for turn-to-turn instructions as the phone's in my pocket. Well, that's okay, but the problem is it will say turn left in 300 yards and there might be two turn-ins, you take the wrong one and you got to then get please turn around or rerouting you. And you know, I've made it all sorts of places doing that, and home after I picked up a brand new bike and stuff like that, and it has worked. It's just not the best. So then I went for the next option. Basically that's buying what they say a Satnav phone holder, what's basically like a leather stroke plastic wallet you put your phone into, and what that does is that basically protects your phone from water. Well, let me tell you about that. Basically, a little bit of water gets into the case, the sponge light behind it just fogs up constantly, so you can't even see the Satnav. The screen they use on it, the plastic screen, clear screen, that just reflects the light, so again you can't even see the Satnav. So that was no good, other than when you used it at night, because obviously your phone light's on. So, not the best. So then I got myself a phone holder like this, put that on. That works well. My only issue again with that is, chucks it down with rain. Phone's not well protected, gets absolutely drenched. You're driving along a motorway or somewhere like that, can't pull over for a good say 10 miles. There goes your expensive £500 phone. Not the best as well. So, I sort of bit the bullet a little bit. I was like, right, I'm going to buy a TOMTOM rider. Now, I prefer TOMTOM out of Garmin, but that's just my personal choice, because I've been using TOMTOMs in my car since, passed my test, and they've always been pretty good. Sent me some ropey ways, but mostly good. So, I bought a cheap one on eBay, an older one. I think it was even a version 1 TOMTOM rider. It was okay. The only problem with it is, it didn't have map updates, it was well out of date. Tried to use it on a route, it took me sort of major roads pretty much most of the time, wasn't the best. So then I was like, enough's enough, I've got to spend some money. So I researched around and I bought this TOMTOM 550. Now, as you can see, it's clear to see, it connects to my headset that's on my helmet, and I can hear all the moves and I know where I'm going. It's brilliant. But the downsides to it is it's got a charging active case, so it basically clips in and it charges it. Now that's broken literally within a couple of months of using it, and the wires they give you with it you put underneath your seat are so thin, you're like, oh, you crunch them together and you get a good hold, you put them in. But I checked the power through the wires thinking, oh, maybe it's my dodgy wiring, but it's not. It seems to be in the actual terminal. This clicks left and left sort of to give you that portrait and landscape view. So I think, again, they've used quite sort of thin wire connectors inside as well, and they've just split. So what I did was I actually bought a second mount, because I've got two bikes, and put it on there. Exactly the same things happened to that. So one thing I'll say is, don't bother wiring it in. Just literally use the micro USB you've got coming out the back. Do what I've done, put a 12 volt socket on, and then, I mean, you can switch it on and off by the button and it charges it. Works an absolute treat. The one thing is really good about these, battery life's really good. Now, I've ridden all the way across France using that TOMTOM, and that was actually when the charger stopped working, and it never ran out of battery once. So it did really, really well. So that would be my advice. If you buy yourself a TOMTOM, a Garmin, spend the money, you get what you pay for. Anyway, if you could do us a big favour, like and share this video, and subscribe to my channel, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much. See you next time.